$1,927.50.
$1,927.50.
Getting ahead of me a little.
So your first chance to get the win in just 18 minutes.
Here's Blake Shelton.
On the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. I don't know what's changed,
It all looks the same.
though. I don't remember. How am I supposed to remember all that?
I thought you took a picture.
I don't keep that stuff on my
Oh, you get rid of it.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Morning,
Morning,
Candy
Candy Jan.
Hey, she had just come by. Thank you so much, Jan.
Thank you, Jan. What you doing this weekend?
Don't give her your details, Jan. She will use them against you.
Just being polite, making conversation.
A lot of work.
Yeah. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, but Randy's working. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Later.
You too, Jan. Bye. Yeah. Is there brightness? Can we just turn the brightness down?
Yeah, but you run into all sorts of problems when you do that. It's going to change other things. See, it does not really fix the issue.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess so. Morning, Michi. Morning, Andrew. Megan, Melissa, good morning. Jimmy, Cappy. Christy, good morning. The rah-rah, good morning. Oh, dear. That's crazy. Ah, got so dark. Who turned off the lights? Ooh, that's it. Ooh. I wonder what happened
I don't know, but it's so frustrating that things can't stay consistent.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, has anyone looked outside? The sunrise is beautiful.
That's an indicator that things are getting ready to get hairy today.
Just windy. No chance for...
Look, there was a storm chance.
Nope.
See, the thing is, we're going to come in Monday, and this will all be different.
Of course it will. Oh, yes. The wind has been awful in terms of congestion and allergies and things. Mike, good morning. Cody, good morning.
That's pretty good. That's as good as I can get it.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, it sucks. Maybe it's just
That's
tired
okay.
of your face.
Maybe it's just my face, yeah.
It doesn't look that much different than mine, really, right now.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
But I had to turn off the exposure thing and drop it down lower than mine. Mine's at -5. Yours is at -6.
Which is crazy because they're right next to each other.
So dumb. Just so stupid. Don't ever buy Logitech cameras. They are garbage.
Morning, Major.
Trash cameras. They are horrible.
Here we go, 10 seconds.
Barely work. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, windy today with winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Highs in the mid-60s. It's 45 in Joplin.
If you've not turned to the east right now and looked outside at the sunrise, oh my gosh.
It is gorgeous. I love the pinks and the purples, and the clouds are all fluffy. It's great.
Frightening is what it
You
is.
think so?
Looks like the sky's on fire.
It looks beautiful. Go check it out if you haven't seen the sunrise
You
yet.
know what they say? Reddit morning, sailor gonna have to claim fatherhood to some child that they...
That's what they say. Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes.
We're just 11 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Here's Russell Dickerson.
On the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. I was trying to think of it, and I almost said it on the air, but I'm glad I didn't. You can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think.
Dang. Dang. Yeah.
I was like, what is that
I was
one
like,
thing?
what-
You
how
know
did
how
that
they
go?
say? And I was
Yeah.
like, no, you can't do that.
Thank you, Candy Jan. Oh, you watched the documentary last night, Major. What did you think? Wondering.
Hi there, Morning KIX. I watched parts of it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was watching the tornado documentary instead. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Did you not see on our Facebook page? We have a post. We have that performance posted. Isn't it on Facebook? I don't know if I did it there or if
Yeah, I
it's
thought
just
that you
on
posted
X.
it over there.
It's everywhere. I put it up. I said, I'm not crying. You're crying. Man, the very end of that, I was like, oh,
That was
and
great.
he was so happy. Oh my gosh, he was so happy. She's a smart girl.
Yeah, she is. Thanks, you too.
Later.
It's not on our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
It isn't?
No.
I need to put it on there.
I thought you did.
Probably too late now.
Red in the morning, sailors take warning. Red at night, sailors delay.
Yeah, that's what
It's
she
not
said.
red, though. It's pink.
That's what she said.
It's beautiful.
Profile. Well, I'm going to copy it from X. I know Facebook will not let anybody probably see that.
Morning, Daniel.
Embed post. How do I change, add, remove? There is no real share. Copy link.
Good job, Daniel. He said he got his commercial
Can
recorded.
I put it on right now?
Why not?
Oh, it will not even give a preview. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It just says x.com
Okay, that's silly. Not worth it.
because they hate other social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, Major, what did you think of the documentary?
Yeah, there it is. From Randy Travis. Oh, do they have share turned off? No, they have it. Like, that's stupid.
Why was it nerve-wracking? Have you not recorded a commercial before, Daniel?
and it's just the very end right there when she walks down to him. So that's all we need.
Mm-hmm.
It's on there now.
Major says it was messed up with how they described how the debris was cutting them up when they were huddled
Yeah,
in the store.
the sandblaster said like, and you can hear him going, "Oh my God, it hurts so much." You know, you can hear him screaming from the pain they were going through because of all this stuff, and they're just waiting for something to impale them, big enough to kill them.
Yeah,
which is usually what kills you in the tornado, or either that or being beat to death like the one poor guy. Did you believe his scars? Hey, Woody, did you hear me? My little moment, my little 2 seconds.
The video would show everything just getting wiped out.
Yeah. That was some of the best video film footage of during the tornado that I've ever seen. They didn't need to do all that extra stuff they did during it.
Yeah, I thought the dramatization, the what do you call that? The effects that they added, I guess, I thought that was unnecessary.
Little over the top.
The
little
tornado
too high.
was traumatic enough and powerful enough on its own, and I think just using the audio and the video footage that they had would have been enough.
It doesn't need to be overdone like that.
No, I don't think so at all. Minute 31, that's right. Christy says, that's really how it was, though. I remember the roar like yesterday.
Now, well, and when they showed the convenience store, you know, the audio, you really couldn't see anything because it was just dark on those camera views.
Right. And the phone was in his pocket at that point.
He said we were talking to Chris about this, and we were talking about the video quality, and said that was out. They had that out where he left it running and was holding on to it while he was holding on to her.
Well,
One
I thought
of
he
them
said he
was.
put it in his pocket.
One of them had it in their pocket, but one of the ones that they got the audio from, the rumble roar, was actually recorded. And you can hear it doing that clipping thing that it does when it distorts down. So they had to put up subtitles of what they were saying because it was... So the dB levels were more than the microphone on the phone could take. And I believe that's 120 dB for most iPhones and most Android phones. They will record without distorting up to 120 dB. So it had to be more than that. Hurt your ears just to hear that.
Yeah. You were outside, Christy?
Yeah, she was hurt. Christy, you got injured during it, didn't you?
Yeah, well, she said a tree fell on you, right?
Burp. Excuse me.
The part with Mike Bettis, just I've seen that video before, but just it gets me every time.
The thing that touched me the most, I think, was the guy with the handlebar mustaches. He broke my heart. Just such a tender-hearted guy.
Cecil, I believe, was his name.
Yeah, Cecil was just so... KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Here's Thomas Red.
On KIX 102.5. Yeah, Cecil broke my heart because you can tell he really has a tender, giving heart, you know, a loving heart. And he, especially when he talked about how much he loved Joplin, you know, so much. And that about teared me up, too, hearing him talk about the community that way. And yeah. And
let us know what you think about it, Kathy.
Watching his eyes, that's a sign of PTSD, the way his eyes would dart around when he was trying to keep his emotions in check, you know. He was doing the thing with his hands and his eyes were just jumping. The one guy I worry about a little bit was the Matt guy. There was only a couple of times that his emotions began to come to the surface, but I'm like, it's not good when you can repress that well.
Right.
And you know it was an issue for him. He admitted it. He said, yeah, I've got PTSD from this.
I went through and I read some of the reviews like on Rotten Tomatoes, and a lot of the 1-star reviews are actually coming from folks who are like, I live in Joplin, and they were criticizing you did not need to have all these pauses of the people looking away. You did not need to make it more than it was. It was enough on its own.
I think that's just showing the trauma that these people are dealing with.
Agreed.
I think that's representative. I don't think they did a bad job at that. I think they did a really good job of comprehensively portraying the different parts of the tornado, the rebuild, the damage, the destruction, the loss. And it was specifically they had picked, you know, originally we thought it was going to be high schoolers, seniors.
Right, that's what I thought too.
But they had picked young people that they could show that went through the tornado and supposedly were going to comparatively show where they were now, which they did a little bit.
Kind of.
The one thing I think they did poorly was the dramatization of the storm itself.
Yeah.
The thing where she was looking in the rearview mirror and it's coming on her like a monster, that stuff was not necessary. It was horrific enough without that.
Right.
All they have to do is show that damage, when they did those sweeping camera shots. I hadn't seen some of those before. That mind-blowing how much was destroyed.
I mean, the comment they made about how they were in a field and they were like, there's not a field in the middle of Joplin, realizing that's where the high school was.
Yeah.
That, I think, put it into perspective how bad it was.
Yeah, it was that way everywhere. Like I said, we had to paint street names on the pavement to be able to tell where you were. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's going to be another windy one today with those winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. Sunshine, mid-60s. It's 45 in Joplin.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, so sorry.
Not again.
We'll give you a complete look at the weekend forecast in just 5 minutes. But right now, it's time for you to win some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Okay, I really want to give away some cash today. We've got a lot, $1,927.50.
You don't get everything you want, Jen.
But I want someone to win this. Caller 5-623-1025.
Depending on if they know the answer and if maybe they've seen the hints on the website and all of that good stuff.
Okay, well, you got to be able to tell us, okay, what is this sound? What is it?
623-1025 to be caller number 5 and tell us.
And then you can win the cash.
From the 4 states #1 for cash.
Come on, get us the winner.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, try again.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, hurry up and call right back.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Cheryl, where are you from? Grove. Cheryl from Grove.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Cheryl. It's your chance to win the cash, $1,927.50.
And all you got to do is tell us, what is this sound?
She says tossing or cutting chicken wings in a stainless...
Coating,
okay.
Big difference.
She says coating or tossing chicken wings in a
Stainless steel bowl.
Okay, in a stainless steel bowl or container.
For $1,927.50, that is not it.
Oh, but we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Cheryl, making it $1,952.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win Monday morning at 7:20.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
She was noisy. We got a lot of editing to do here.
Okay, you got 1
ball in a ball and a salad ball. I was like, what is a stainless steel ball?
It was very, I like the guess, though. It was different.
She's so quiet. And that sounds like cutting to me.
Got you another minute. Got a minute and a half now.
Tossing or...
Sarah, what'd you think of it? I was trying to mouth it to you. Morning, Devin.
Okay, let's move her right here. No, it's too close. You say fur.
Fur.
I did that too. I'm really bad about fur.
That minute 31, Major. That's where Randy's voice is.
No, it's at the 31st minute, not a minute 31.
It's at minute 31.
No, it's at 31 minutes.
Yes, it's at the minute 31. Yes.
Yeah,
The
not a
phrasing of
minute.
it's just
No,
weird.
no.
Go to the 31st minute.
There
Go in
you
31
go.
minutes.
About 30. When you get to about 30, let it play.
Okay, you got
from
13
there.
seconds. Are you ready?
No.
What?
Getting close. Yeah, I'm good.
Don't do that to me.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the secret sound.
Cheryl from Grove.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Cheryl. It's your chance to win the cash, $1,927.50.
And all you got to do is tell us, what is this sound?
It is tossing or coating chicken wings in a stainless steel bowl or container.
She says tossing or coating chicken wings in a stainless steel bowl or container.
Yep.
For $1927.50, that is not it.
Oh, but we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Cheryl, making it $1,952.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win Monday morning at 7:20.
All right. Thank you.
It began to sound a little appropriate there on Cheryl's end.
Calm down, Cheryl.
Take it to the...
Yeah, go 30
Base.
minutes deep into the documentary.
There you go.
Let's see. Sarara said it was interesting seeing the kids' reactions to the devastation. They did not remember it very well. She said she liked it. Very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Christine sent a picture of the sky. Did you send it to his page or to the KIX page, Christine? Brr. Wait, I want to see the picture too, Christine. Please. Frog legs getting battered to fry on a cutting board.
Kicking.
Yeah, that's how you know how strong the tornado was. The fact that it was able to suck people up and off the
Was
ground.
pulling concrete. He said we began to see the concrete splitting, and you're like, wait a minute, there were no earthquakes. What was that all about? It was literally that strong that it ripped up concrete porches and patios out of the ground.
What were the highest wind gusts recorded?
150, 160, I think, miles an hour. Which, I mean, the ones that we had the other day, like the tornado that, let's say, moved through southern Missouri, was about 70, 80.
Yeah.
So
these were about double.
Yeah, Woody, and that really, you could see the trees doing that stuff, but it was way worse. I saw metal light poles doing that. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hey, you guys already done your guess that sound this morning?
Yes, we did. We already had our guess, but they got it wrong. So your next chance to be caller number 5 is Monday morning at 7:20.
Dang it. All right.
Good luck. So there were weird physics anomalies that happened as a result of the storm. At the Joplin Museum, they have a couple of these, but there are some that aren't there that I used to have. And somewhere on my Facebook page, I have pictures. There is a picture of a 2x4 going through a concrete curb abutment. And it doesn't break the wood. The wood was going so fast that it went through it like a bullet and stuck there in the concrete. So an abutment is like the things you park up against. Piece of wood went right through those. There is also the tree that is down at 15th Street, near 15th Street. There is a tree still standing to this day right by the viaduct.
Okay.
15th Street and the viaduct.
Okay.
Between Main and Range Line. There is a tree sitting out there that is one of the trees left over. They have sealed it with some sort of wood protectant, and every so often they paint it. There was a water hose going right through the middle of the tree that was put in there by the tornado winds. So it blew in this water hose, and it went right into the tree out the other side. So it's in this side and out the other side, and this tree is like this big around. That's what kind of forces can do things like that. It reminds me, my great aunt was killed in a tornado by a piece of straw. Hay, they'd gone out to the barn where their cellar was, and a piece of straw went through her chest, through her heart, and out the other. Well, it was stuck in her back. and she bled to death internally. Didn't even realize. Thought she had something's uncomfortable, you know, and the next thing she knows, she kills over. She had bled out internally. And it wasn't until they did an autopsy that they found the piece of straw in the path it had taken through her.
I mean, you always assume in tornadoes there's going to be like the big pieces of debris, but you don't think about the little ones. Like
the little things, and you saw what it did to, what was his name? Chris or?
Keegan? No, not Keegan. Steven was the one that got ripped out of the car.
I mean, it was the fungus that was in the materials. So the dead debris fungus that is very common all over the place. It's anywhere you have dead debris or rotted leaves or things like that. Well, all this gets whipped up into the air as he breathes it into his pleura, you know, the tissue of his lungs, and it moves its way into his bloodstream and begins eating his body. That is the original tree out there, Megan. Is it gone, Kathy? Oh, they took that tree out? Well, it was over there for the longest time.
It was the Tree of Hope, right?
Yeah,
that they called it?
The stupid camera 4.
Oh, they also call it the Spirit Tree, apparently. Oh, apparently it fell back in 2018.
I didn't think it'd been that long ago. I could have swore I've seen it more recently than that. Okay, you watch. All these camera changes that I've made to fix these cameras are not going to be, I'm going to have to put them back Monday.
Probably.
Yeah, I have a shelter in my backyard and didn't have before. That was one of the priorities. So when we did all the repairs on my home, we did a lot of it ourselves so that we could save and utilize some of the insurance money for improvements. We put all the money into the house, but rather than put like, $1,000 for this or $1,000 for that, we did it ourselves or bought a cheaper version than what the replacement insurance was for so that we could take the money left over and utilize it for other things, like a pool and a deck and a fence around the yard and all those things that we did to improve. We bricked the whole house in, and the storm shelter was one of those things. Well, like Jimmy said, they didn't have time to take shelter. They would have had time to take shelter, but you have to understand the mindset that was in Joplin at that time. I remember it. Tornado sirens went off all the time, and there never was anything that we had to worry about. So when the tornado siren went off, you did not go to your shelter back then. You just continued to watch kind of in the back of your attention, and if something serious happened, then you would do something.
It's very typical Midwest behavior when it comes to tornadoes.
Yeah.
Very typical.
Not in Joplin anymore.
Yeah.
Now, the slightest siren, and everybody runs for the hills,
Yeah.
or the basement. The thing about this tornado was people like Doug Hetty and those in the storm didn't realize it was a tornado. And they do show that on the documentary. He never says that, but you can tell. He's like, where is it? I know it's going to be happening, but he could never tell. The only people who predicted the tornado accurately were Chad and Josh Marsh, who were on KZRG's news storm coverage at that time on all the Zimmer stations. They knew it was because of the special radar we have shows tornadic activity when it is. And they said, it is happening here right now. That's also what happened was KOAM and KODE and all those others, within the first 2 minutes of the tornado, were knocked off the air. Everyone was off the air except for our radio station. And they were off the air for like 2-3 days afterward. Everyone was out.
And it was also rain wrapped, which made it very hard to see and know what you were looking at.
And it was so big. It just looked like a wall of clouds. So, when you picture a tornado on TV, you picture the funnel and you see it coming across the horizon. That was not this thing. All you saw was black.
I mean, it was a wedge tornado, right?
Yes, and it was so massive you could not see the sides of it. So it just looked like the sky was dark over there. And they did a good job of describing. I thought you never could really see that it was a tornado. Mm-hmm. So that one time, it shows her looking in the rearview mirror and you see the tornado chasing her. That was not a thing.
Yeah.
That was a dramatization.
That picture's beautiful, Daniel. He sent us a picture of the sunrise.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool at Mercy. They have pieces in there of the old hospital that are in the memorial. There's also at the Mercy Park and Cunningham Park in the memorial. So there's a whole tornado memorial there to the victims, the lives lost. There is a reflecting park, the butterfly pavilion. And in the there is a round area where everything is made with pieces of the debris in there. And people have come and tried to chip those out and take them as souvenirs.
Don't do that.
A lot of the stuff has been vandalized and stolen over the years. But that was built by the Extreme Home Makeover guys when they in the weeks afterward. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
We'll find out what I'm watching this weekend for Jen's movie Rehab right after Luke Bryan.
On KIX 102.5. Christy, what was the joke?
When the sirens went off?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing.
Well, I don't think a lot of people thought it was a joke. They just didn't think it was serious or anything to worry about. We're from Missouri. What's the motto? You got to show me before I believe it. Well, that's not the way anymore.
Oh, Megan got a great picture of the sunrise, too.
Nice. Guys, and the thing is, it's not that pretty anymore, but earlier you had like a 20, 25-minute window to take a real nice picture.
Now you know, Major. Do you have this stuff ready?
No.
Okay.
In the process.
I wondered if that's what the face
was
was
for. Did that, I was like, I guess I ought to probably do some work.
Yeah, when they rebuilt, they made a lot of the schools and the buildings and things like that, also like community storm shelters.
Well, and there's a thing, too, about there were storm shelters here before, and there were numerous ones, like the duplexes that are up on top of the hill from where I live. Mm-hmm. It ripped those off at the foundation. They were both brick houses, and each one of them had a storm shelter in their garages, tore them right off. Killed the people inside and ripped the storm shelters off of their foundation. So these above ground storm shelters in a tornado like that, in an F5 tornado, they will not withstand. No matter what the company claims, they will not. And there are a lot of those that came in after the Joplin tornado and sold those to everybody because they're much cheaper. It's a lot easier to do. If you don't have one of those that sticks out of the ground a little bit but is down in the ground, or a fully submerged storm shelter, they are of no benefit. I mean, there's some benefit, but you're also still vulnerable. We made sure we had one that is completely in the ground.
Yeah, ours is in the ground, too. Bye, Sarara. Have a great weekend. Major says 2011, he was in the military. Morning, Rob. He says, I read back when it happened, they found x-rays and things from the Joplin Hospital near Republic in Springfield.
Yes,
wow,
yes. Oh,
that far away?
Further than that, there were letters and mail and photographs and stuff found as far as Lebanon, Missouri.
Wow.
That was carried that far.
Morning, Moose Wife.
They show in the movie or in the documentary of them asking people because they realize bodies are being carried further. Have you seen this? And that's when they begin to find, what's his name? The one kid.
Will Norton.
Will Norton. There were people's bodies were carried as much as 5-10 miles away before they were set down. Yeah. It's just more than your brain can really,
Yeah. Got 24 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 737.
Sunshine and windy today, highs in the mid-60s. Wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. It is 45 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weekend's forecast along with four states news in just 26 minutes.
Plus, in just 13 minutes, we have the Morning KIX Challenge.
This is where we're going to give you the chance to win not only a $20 gift card to Gambino's Pizza,
but also Silver Dollar City tickets.
We're throwing all that in together. One winner takes it all. And this morning, we thought we would revisit, because some people just aren't getting it, the classic country theater.
Apparently, we don't have enough class and culture here on Morning KIX.
I don't know where they get that idea.
We're going to prove them wrong in about 10 minutes with the Morning KIX Challenge.
I mean, earlier I held my pinky up twice while I was talking, so come on.
But first, we got to find out what I'm watching this weekend for.
This is where we assign Jen a movie to watch over the weekend when she goes home.
Well, because before I came to KIX, I had seen very few, if any, movies before.
She had an aversion to the cinematic universe.
So someone would make a movie reference, and I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't know what they were talking about.
So we're trying to help flesh out her movie.
Why do you phrase it like that?
Well, it's good. It's a good
Flesh
term.
it out?
Flesh out your movie repertoire.
Such a gross phrase.
So by assigning her these movies, and they're always movies that all the rest of us have already seen.
So what am I watching this weekend?
This weekend you're watching Driving Miss Daisy.
Okay.
Which everybody's going to be like, what? How has she not seen that? It's a 1989 American comedy film directed by Bruce Beresford, written by Alfred Urey. It's based on his 1987 play. It stars Jessica Tandy, Morgan Freeman, and Dan Aykroyd. And the story defines Daisy and her point of view through a network of relationships. She's this elderly Jewish widow living in Atlanta. She's determined to maintain her independence. However, when she crashes her car, her son, Booley, played by Dan Aykroyd, arranges for her to have a chauffeur, an African-American driver named Hope Colburn, played by Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
And Daisy and her relationship get off to a rocky start, but they eventually form a close relationship and friendship over the years, one that transcends racial prejudices and social conventions.
And this is a comedy.
No, it's more of a dramedy. It's more of a drama than it is a comedy.
Okay, I was going to say, it's not really giving comedy vibes.
So it was a critical and commercial success. It won Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Makeup, Best Adapted Screenplay.
Wow.
And as of this year, it's the most recent PG-rated film to have won Best Picture.
That's amazing. Okay.
So you can watch it. There's a number of places you can watch it, but unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for it everywhere.
Of course I am.
The streaming services are defining new ways to gouge you financially that they can.
Okay, so I'm going to watch Driving Miss Daisy this weekend.
On Prime Video, Apple TV, or Fandango's, the three places you can pay for it.
And then I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
On Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the four states number one for country.
KIX 102.5. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't think Driving Miss Daisy is all that great, but has she seen Office Space?
Yes. Yes,
That was one of the early ones we assigned her.
Great movie. I love that one.
Yeah, well, that's corporate America still.
Oh, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to need you to come in this weekend. Have you got those TPS reports filed yet?
Yeah, I've got the TPS report.
We were making references like that to her all the time, and she just didn't get it. And I'm like, you have got to watch that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Valley Girl is another really good one that she needs.
I didn't think of that. We need to put that on the list. Valley
Okay,
Girl.
we'll add it to
so
it.
she can understand that. Thanks,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Christine said she sent you a cool pic of the sky. This is the second time she's told you.
I'm not on my Facebook account, Christine. I'm on the KIX Facebook account while I'm at work. So
Oh, hi, Michaela. How you been?
I
Morning, Miguel.
rarely ever get on my own. I can't be on them both.
Oh, Chip says it's a great movie.
It is. Yeah.
Melissa says really good movie. Hey, did we give that one from you, Jimmy? Or are you the one that recommended Driving Miss Daisy? It's the good, and they say. Yeah, today's supposedly the last really, really windy day. Then it's going to chill out some. Thank you, Megan Maud. You were on it.
So we were talking about the tornado, the storm shelters.
Mm-hmm.
I have struggled with mine down in the ground. So the ground, they had it level, it had it brought up a little bit to it, just like this gradual slope up to our storm shelter. And then over the years, that ground has settled so that all around the edges, more and more and more of the concrete was appearing.
Mm-hmm.
So as a rule, when we do any kind of excavation for trees, bushes, plants, or anything, the dirt goes around the storm shelter.
Right. Makes sense.
There has never been a very prolific grass growing around that.
It's a warm, fuzzy feels movie. Is it funny, though? Because you said at first it was a comedy, and I was like, this doesn't sound very funny.
It's not a comedy. It's a drama.
It's the drama. Is it going to make me cry?
Might.
Oh, good. Just what I needed. There's a band called 86 Noodles.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Of course there is. This is my storm shelter, Major. Right after it was put in. You've seen it. You've been right out there by it. The door's brown now. I've painted the door. There's a better shot of it. It's down in the ground. Mm-hmm. And that door is a 1/4-inch steel door with these massive hydraulic hinges. And the hydraulics they can actually lift 400 pounds on their own.
Wow.
So I could have you stand on it and I can still open the door.
Cool.
Because she's 400 pounds. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't catch that at all. I did afterward. But no, it can lift additional weight. But there's also crowbars down in there. I sometimes keep my chainsaw down in there. We've got bottled water in it. There's MREs. But there's not a lot of room in that space. 4 people can cram in there. Mm-hmm. I could get up to 8 or maybe 10 if we all stood side by side like this. For one thing, you've got a stairway coming down. And then there's just a little bit of...
Yours is angled?
Yeah, the stairway. It's not a ladder. It's
we have a ladder in ours.
We have stairs. So you can literally go down it like stairs. And so usually 3, 4, is the most, our kids and us. But then... with me and my wife, it's perfect size. But if we had to, we could get 8 or 10 people in there crammed. Mm-hmm. And then I have to go in and clean the spiders out of it frequently throughout the year. But inevitably, we always have to take our storm shelter picture every year.
What do you mean?
When we have to go get in the storm shelter, we always do a storm shelter selfie.
Oh, really?
So we had to do one last August. Remember, we had that big storm that turned out not to be anything, but came through, and we actually had tornado warnings back in August, and we couldn't believe we were having to go get in the storm shelter. That was the first time in 2 or 3 years that we'd had to do that.
Earthquakes are bad. It's just a different kind of bad.
Yeah. I wish we had more little earthquakes around here than what we do.
Why?
Because that releases tectonic plate pressure. When you don't have those and you live near a fault line, it builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up so that when it finally does go off, it's cataclysmic. It's horrendous that way. If it can let off a little bit of, like it does in California, then that's a lot safer. That's a lot better.
Mm-hmm. No, Melissa, no, of course not. He was only joking. It's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. For a second, I was like, why aren't we calling the winner? Randy, we did it again. That's because we don't need to.
What?
We have classic country theater.
So apparently, Woody, I've been watching on Ben Stiller's X. he says that season 3 of Severance is already ready to go and everything. Yeah. He said some fans are, and apparently it's available upon request. I don't know what that means.
May we please have season 3?
So I guess the finale came out. Oh, okay. Because some people are thinking that was the end. That the season finale that happens this week on Severance is the end of the entire show. It is not. Season 3 is all ready. Actually? No? That's not the thing he's saying. I'm reading another deal here where Ben is asking if Apple wants them to do a 3rd season.
Oh.
I would think so. Apparently, there's some sort of resolution that happens in this.
What? How?
I don't know. I don't know how they could do that in one episode and answer all these questions, but.
All right, 30 seconds. Who's ready?
I'm excited about that. That season finale is this weekend. House of David, Reacher is the new episode of it is already out. Wheel of Time, new episode.
10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morgan Wallen, I got to be honest, first time I heard that song, I thought he was talking about pie. Slice, slice, slice.
You should do a rendition of it. I think that'd be good.
Oh, hey.
Sing about the pies and all the
Slice,
slices and flavors
slice,
and
some
things. Okay,
pie.
no, not like that.
All right.
We'll see sunshine today, windy with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, highs nearing 65. It is 45 in Joplin.
We got to do a classic country theater of it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
like a
let
pie
them guess it.
version.
See, the classic country theater is part of the Morning Kicks Challenge, which is now time for you to play, courtesy of Gambino's Pizza.
So this is your chance to win a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card and Silver Dollar City tickets.
And we're doing classic country theater today because we've been accused by the management and other critics that there's not enough class or culture or highbrow entertainment on our show. And I'm like, did you hear that fart noise Jen made yesterday?
Wait a
that was
second.
it.
That wasn't me. That
was
time.
her. Panty whisper, my
Oh
behind.
my goodness,
Okay.
Randy.
And
All right.
She has an aunt named Fanny, so we're today giving you the chance to win this $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card and Silver Dollar City tickets.
And all you got to do is listen to this song that Randy is going to
dramatically perform.
There we go.
Yeah, and you can identify the lyrics of this song that I'm going to be performing and tell us who it's sung by and what the name of it is. Then you're going to win both of those things.
All right, so listen closely, okay? You ready?
Here we
Ready,
go.
Randy? Country theater.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Thank you. My baby want a Birkin. She been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them, bring another out. We need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table. She don't need a dance floor. Oh my good Lord. Someone pour me a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Bev Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at all that class and culture you just brought to Morning Kick.
Piled it all over everything.
So tell us what song Randy just performed, 623-1025, and you're going to win the Silver Dollar City tickets and the $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card.
From the four states, number one for country.
KIX 102.5.
Save big money on your...
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Who is this?
This is Christy.
Christy, where are you from?
Joplin.
Christy from Joplin. Can you identify the song we were performing?
Is it Tipsy by Shabuzi?
That's it!
Christy!
Way to go. You have got a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card.
And tickets to Silver Dollar City.
Right.
Just tell us who's the four states number one for class and culture and say it appropriately, Christy.
It is KIX 102.5.
More British. Do it again, but with more British. KIX 102.5.
KIX 102.5.
Yes.
Oh, that was good.
Perfect.
All right, we're going to put you on hold, and we're going to come back in just a minute and get your information after we get this on the air, okay?
All right.
Hang tight.
Bonky, bonky, bonky.
Class and culture.
Pinky extended. Earlier. I had my pinky held up twice earlier when I was talking.
He's so classy.
Okay, I did not say classic country theater.
You
so
did not.
that you can set it up with that if you want. Looking for an answer to classic country theater.
Okay.
I know you didn't listen to me, but I wanted to.
Man.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
Man.
Likely that I don't listen to you, so you
I
would
know
listen
you
to
don't.
me and.
Makes for great radio, doesn't it?
Rah, 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 rah.
Do you want to get
Rah, rah, rah,
information?
What?
Do you want to get information? Wait.
Yeah.
We got
yeah.
1 minute. All right, Christy, we got 1 minute real quick. So can you spell your first and last name for me, please?
It's going to be under Angela.
Oh, wait, this is our Christy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was.
It's our Christy. We've got all your information then.
All right, good.
That'll make this way easier. Okay, so both of these are going to be here in the studio for you.
You can pick them up during regular business hours, Monday through Friday, from our studios next to Food for Less on 32nd Street.
Okay.
All right, congratulations, Christy.
Thank you, guys.
Tell your mama we say hi.
Hello. Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you
Like,
guys crazy.
all right.
All right, got her in 10 seconds.
10 seconds. KIX 102.5, the four states number one for country.
Let's see if anyone can identify which song you were just performing on Classic Country Theater.
Christy from Joplin, can you identify the song we were performing?
Is it Tipsy by Shabuzi?
That's it!
Christy!
Way to go! You have got a $20 Gambino's Pizza gift card.
And tickets to Silver Dollar City.
All right.
Just tell us who's the four states number one for class and culture.
KIX 102.5.
It's all right. I was like, it's going to be close. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Hello. What? I'm sorry? Good morning. What can I do for you?
We were just calling the contest line.
Oh, somebody beat you to it, but did you know what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, by Shabuzi.
Yep, Tipsy. That's what it was. Thanks for trying. It's all right. Go away now. Leave me alone. I mean, do you guys realize what radio
Okay.
greatness
Hold
you're
on.
experiencing?
Hold on. Look at camera 4. Looks like we have
See?
the lights off. When in doubt, pinky out.
Why won't it?
Give him the property. I don't know why this is my classic country theater voice now. Ooh, Rhonda.
Rhonda, stupid.
Quit it, Rhonda.
What was it? Exposure. We're gonna do auto. There you go. bright again, though. Look. Stupid thing. Yeah, it just did it again. So I'm going to put it right back where it was.
Uh-huh. What the heck? Oh, there.
It's anything that's put on auto except for focus. Oh, it won't. Wow. Better leave it alone.
Lights off. Nobody's home.
Anybody coming to hang out with me tomorrow at Downstream Casino and Resort?
Downstream Casino and Resort. That was pretty good.
Was it? I'm going to be out there from 4 to 6. We probably ought to mention that somewhere in here. Probably later, though, like we did yesterday, I guess, because of our sponsor. Weird. Hey, wait a minute. Since we have a show that's sponsored by Buffalo Run, do you think really it's a good idea for me to be out there?
Probably not.
I mean, it could be a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
He just went.
Mm-hmm. Major says he's staying away from Joplin now. But Joplin's great. That's what I think the documentary should have made that very clear. That Joplin is great.
Now, that's not the first. That's the first tornado that I know of to hit within Joplin city limits. But we have had, since I've lived here in the past 20 years, there was a major one just north of town that wiped out a whole big section over by Bell Center. There was one just south of town down near Seneca, in between here and Seneca, that wiped out a huge path through that area. Had happened the year before the big tornado. Tornadoes are common all across this area, but it's not exclusive to Joplin.
Right.
And that was not the biggest tornado, you know. The Reno was almost 10 times larger than the Joplin tornado.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. That's the world record tornado, the Reno, Oklahoma one.
Yeah, just stay weather aware. You'll be okay. There's lots of safeguards in place these days.
That's why we do what we do.
Right. Okay, what's the story with the butterflies? That was another thing people in the comments on Rotten Tomatoes were saying. They were like, they missed an opportunity to talk about the butterflies.
Well, the butterflies has already been talked about.
Okay, so what is it?
The butterfly people, there was a thing that developed in the year after the tornado as a way of memorializing people that were lost as butterflies flying to heaven, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was picked up really quickly everywhere across Joplin. And in fact, the city began making these little butterflies you could stick in the ground.
All over town.
They're everywhere as a way of memorializing someone you knew, someone that had died, one of the 161. Then they, part of the extreme home makeover park rebuild that happened at Cunningham Park, the butterfly pavilion was built as a memorial to all the lives that lost in the tornado. They've got a wall there that has a big crack running through it. Mm-hmm. The crack is the path that the tornado took. If you laid it on a map, it is the path that it took across town. And it is in a timeline from the time the tornado first started to where it hit Joplin and moved on through. So it's a lot of symbolism in that park. All the plants and flowers that are there are propagation focused towards butterflies. And then they also released, I forget how many cocoons. Now, whether there are a lot of, I've seen a butterfly there before, but I've not seen like tons of them. Mm-hmm. So there was a documentary already done called The Butterfly People that is focused primarily on the victims that died. Mm-hmm. And it is excruciating to watch. The lady who lost her 2 children and she lived. something I can't imagine. She's one of the focuses on that. It's already been done. That's just one of the things I did appreciate about this movie. They didn't focus on any one particular aspect. They did a really good job of comprehensively covering. So the idiots who are saying, you missed an opportunity, they're just not doing what's already been done, you doofus. Yeah. Go watch the other documentary, which is still available. The Butterfly People, you have to pay to watch it now.
Where is it?
I don't know, but I know if you search for it on Google, you can find places where you can pay to watch it. Someone was telling me that last night.
Butterfly People Joplin. Oh, wait. The Butterfly People is an investigation into the phenomenon that took place where many children reported seeing sightings of butterfly people, winged beings that protected them from devastation.
That is not the movie. You got the wrong one. Documentary. Butterfly People documentary.
Wow, there's a bunch of Reddit threads about the existence of butterfly people in Joplin.
Good gosh.
Wow.
That is not a thing. Whatever.
15 seconds. A red flag warning in effect today as we see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Sunshine highs in the mid-60s. We'll see mostly clear skies tonight with lows in the upper 30s, increasing clouds and 70 for Saturday. Partly sunny mid-60s for Sunday, sunshine, and 65 for Monday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
41 in Fidelity, 43 in Pittsburgh, 45 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
What does 41 infidelity mean?
41 degrees in Fidelity.
You just like talking about infidelity?
No, not. I'm talking about in the location Fidelity, not infidelity. That's a different thing.
You know.
In pause Fidelity.
Infidelity breaks up hundreds of marriages.
That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about a boring fact about you. That's what we want to know. What's a boring fact about you?
Storm tracker rate. Oh, is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about today.
Jen's boring fact is that she seems abnormally focused on infidelity for some reason.
Oh, my gosh. 623-1025 to call or text and tell us that boring fact about you.
Your poor husband.
I'm not Randy.
Here's Kenny Chesney.
On KIX 102.5.
41 infidelity. 41 of them.
No.
Okay, so the murmur.
Okay, this is. Oh wait, Uplift Films.
I think that's who did it.
You can rent it for $4.99.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one.
But there's also this trailer. What is this trailer? Hold on. I'm watching it right now. Captions.
I wanted to get, what do you need from me for the other blog post?
Nothing. You already did the picture. Oh my gosh. All these people talk. Sorry. They're all talking about
Okay.
that.
I'll do the ones for next week.
Didn't you already do that?
Mm-mm. For Dylan Scott, I haven't built. Seem like I can't until they post them. That's right. Because I don't want to use the graphic. I want to use the picture from the post like I did for your second one. That way, they won't look the same every single time. They'll be different. So what do I need to? I need to do the promo. That's what I need to do for next week. And they should be there today, according to FileZilla. FileZilla.
FileZilla.
And I figured out finally how to bookmark that page.
FileZilla.
FileZilla. Last modified 311. Come on, guys. It's still not there.
Guys.
What are we going to do if they don't do one? Should I do a generic? Do I have a generic?
Yeah, I would do a generic can.
I don't know that I have one. Great.
Yeah, you already made a Backstage Country Dylan Scott. It's right there.
Where?
Right, it's right here in the media.
I'm looking for an audio promo, and they don't have one done. We usually do those today so that they can start on Sunday. Because otherwise, it's not going to run.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to click so many things.
Okay, weekly promo.
That's what I love about
Crap,
Sunday.
what did I do with that? You remember I made a promo for her when she started?
Yeah.
It's gone. I don't know where that is.
Weird.
Well, in the mad rush, I probably uploaded it into there and then overwrote it.
Like a baby, 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 baby.
What is this?
KIX 102.5.
Brand new host. He's been here before, and we are so glad to have him. What's up? It's your girl Elena, and I am so excited to be coming to nights on KIX 102.5. Every week, I'm gonna be hanging out
Okay,
with
0052 is what I need right there. I need to save that because I can make a generic out of that. 0052 and show me the desktop, you stupid piece of garbage. Hey, wait a minute. I can do it from here. No, I should not do that because it'll mess up our recent folders deal. Accessing wide orbit, PR4.
We just hit 38K followers on Facebook.
Wow. Holy cow. That's insane.
We were at 37.9 yesterday afternoon.
To have hit almost an additional 10,000 in 3 months. That Yeah, we're going to be near 60 by October, aren't we?
If we continue on this trajectory, yeah.
And it seems to just be getting faster and faster.
Yeah, it's crazy the way it's just blown up.
What's up? It's your girl Elena, and I am so excited to be coming to nights on KIX 102.5.
45 seconds.
It's your girl Elena, and I am so excited. It's your girl Elena, and
I want to hear how much of that is in her original voiceover file. I can probably edit it and fix it, but I would rather not have to do a hack job on it.
Morning, Big Dave.
Is it called Elena Crap or Elena Jones?
Elena Crap. 17 seconds.
Elena stuff.
Jeez. 5 seconds. 3.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 812.
A red flag warning in effect today as we see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, sunshine mid-60s. It is 45 in Joplin.
And today, because it's Friday and nobody cares about doing anything anyway,
We want to hear a boring fact about you. The more boring, the better.
let's be very clear about this. We want the most boring fact about you, not the next to the most boring fact. And we can tell.
So what's the boring fact about you?
I'm breathing right now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I have fingernails on each one, a finger of my hand, too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
you see what we're talking
That's
about?
so boring.
What is the most boring fact about you?
I listen to Randy every morning.
That's not boring. That's the most exciting part of your day, honey. And that is really sad now that I think about it. We've got to get you a hobby.
What's the most boring fact about you? 623-1025 to text or call, or you can tell us on Facebook. Here's Jelly Roll.
On KIX. I forgot where we were. I thought we were at the break. I was so focused on this. I had everything loaded. I was going to the next call.
I know you were. That's why I was like, nope,
She was like,
nope.
stop it. Stop it, you little doofus head.
We got to move. We got to go. We're not doing
I
that
didn't have
yet.
enough calls for that.
You did not?
No, we really don't. We're going to have to
Play
really,
it back at 8:50.
We're going to have to really crimp it down. We got enough. I'm just going to have to be tight with the other breaks. Okay, back to what I was doing here. We're trying to see.
Close enough, Dave. He thought it was Wendy for me talking and talking.
Oh, that's John. Where's Elena? Darn it.
Halfway to
Holy
Scooby
cow,
Dooby.
Jen, I cannot find the Elena.
Why?
I don't know.
Dave, it's almost your birthday.
That was yesterday. Get it right.
Rats, I'm
He's
so
very
sorry.
sensitive
Dave, I'm
about
sorry.
His birthday. Okay, I've just found it.
What'd you find?
Starting Monday, I'll be in. What's up? It's your girl Elena, and I am so.
What's up?
I am so.
Okay, so what I need to do is resave this into that other folder. It's obvious I'm going to use that.
It's Aunt Fanny.
Aunt Fanny.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh?
And I am so excited. And I am.
Let's see what I can. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Christine
yeah.
did not call us today.
No.
What did you do?
I picked her off because I wouldn't look at her sunrise picture.
Ugh.
What's up? It's your girl Elena, and I.
Okay, calm down,
What's
Elena.
up? It's your girl Elena, and I.
Elena, calm down.
And I.
We're getting too crazy here. Yeah, never as old as Randy, though. That's true.
Elena.
Where is the end?
Elena.
Oh boy, it's this song.
I am so.
So great.
I am so.
It is a popular song. It is very high on the charts right
I know.
Elena, I am so excited to be.
now. Look at that. Who is your daddy?
His name is Dave.
Big Dave is your daddy?
No, a different Dave.
Elena, I am so excited to be.
That's good.
Okay, no. It didn't do what I thought.
Oh.
Never mind. I'm not your daddy. I thought I was there for a minute, but blood test turned.
To be coming tonight's on KIX.
Probably for the best.
2.5. Every KIX on KIX tonight's on KIX tonight's on KIX
On Kick.
Trying to get rid of the S from that.
on KIX
Oh.
That's right.
Oh.
on KIX 102.5.
Almost.
Every
Let's do this.
Elena, every week I'm gonna be hanging out.
How's that?
It's your girl Elena. Every week I'm
Better.
gonna be
Yeah, it's still pretty noticeable.
It's better than it was.
Yeah, let me see if I can track back.
girl Elena every week. Girl Elena every week I'm gonna be. Girl Elena every week I'm gonna be.
I wonder, would it be better if I filter out some of that?
You can try it.
Hate getting rid of my vocal envelope.
We got a message on TikTok. We'd like you to join our guild.
I'm so honored. Do I have to buy a robe?
What's the guild exactly?
The Turkey Cleansers of America.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, it's way too close.
Way too close.
Oh, now listen.
That was good.
And I've got to take off this week's artist. Okay, and it's going to go like this. Almost. A little bit of a fade in on this. There's our generic.
Woo! Hey, yay, 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 yay. Ow, ow, hey. I'm here all week. But it's Friday, so. This week did fly by. I don't even know where it went.
So, you know what else flew by? Jimmy on her broom. I'm sorry.
I don't even know where Jimmy went. She left us.
Had enough of the crap.
I know. Here we go. 2 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A red flag warning in effect today. We'll see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Sunshine, mid-60s. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weekend's forecast in just 3 minutes.
But we're talking about boring facts about yourself.
Better make sure it's the most boring fact, or we will come get your money back, or some. We won't do anything. Okay.
623-1025 to call or text and tell us the most boring fact about you.
What's yours?
Are you ready for this?
I'm
Let's hear
bracing.
it.
I have a belly button.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's a winner right there. What's the most boring fact about you?
Hey, it's Lindsay from California.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, so the most boring fact about me is I'm a registered dental assistant.
Well, there you go.
Cool.
Right on.
Right?
Go clean some teeth, Lindsay.
What's the most boring fact about you?
I am so boring in the morning, even not yawn.
Yeah, you're even boring me a little bit
Yeah,
right
me
now.
too. I think I need to yawn now. What's the most boring fact about you?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. Dave says, "What the heck was that?"
What do you mean? What was what? Did you fart and did it scare you again? Heartburn. Oh my god.
Bumper.
Okay. So right now I can put this in
Over the other one.
Which one is that? Who's on this week?
This week is Craig Morgan.
Okay, and this one is Craig Morgan. I need to put that.
Morning, Oswaldo.
Do we not have the right one running? This one just played.
Lee Bryce was last week. Jordan Davis was the week before that.
So why is Craig Morgan not playing? And this one shows that it just played on March 15th, which was last week. So none of those went through. Where did they go?
I don't know.
That's the only thing showing Elena. Oh, there it is. It's Backstage Country.
Oh, gosh. Diamond earrings.
This is Backstage Country with a brand new host.
Yes.
in Nashville. So
Craig
we're glad
Morgan.
he's taking some time for us. We are so ready. Craig Morgan.
There we go. That's good. That's the one. That's
so
right.
We just need to pay attention to the rotation.
Dave, I don't know what you're talking about.
But I can delete both of these.
But I don't yell and I don't holler. Excuse me. I do sneeze, though. I sneezed. The phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Yep, you too.
Man. Good talk. Off to Never Neverland. Ooh, ha, 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 ha.
Okay, there's only one backstage country promo. What has happened?
I don't know. I'm making a new TikTok today. Thank you.
007 is the only one.
This TikTok is me recording Randy while we work on the podcast.
It's a lot of that stuff.
Look at you.
Well, you can't see what my hands are doing, so it looks like I'm doing something inappropriate to the counter.
I'm dangling my prepositions. There's lots of funny ones. Oh, wait, no, don't post it yet. I'm not ready.
That's all you're doing? I thought you were doing one of those montage ones.
I am.
What else is in it?
I need to edit some of these.
Randy Vations. Randy Reservations.
Randy's ovation.
Brooks Reservations.
Oh, I delete this one. You're not doing anything.
You do Brooks Reservations. Make sure it's funny.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's my advice, Jen. Make sure it's funny. What else was I? Oh.
KIX 102.5.
Okay. Now cleaned that up too. Sexy sexism. I don't know what it's talking about. I like that one. So what the video is of is us building the Morning Kicks Extra podcast. And as we get to go back through our audio and listen to what we did on the show, we begin to realize how ill-suited we are for this career. And what a bad decision it has been allowing us to have a microphone and broadcast airwaves.
What was that?
What?
Do something funny, Brandy. No, 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 no. Yes.
TikTok just made me do a different little puzzle thing over here on this one. Why? What is their deal with the puzzles? What was that? It's hilarious.
Hi. Okay, I think I gotta cut this down. It's like 2 minutes long of Randy doing Randy things. Morning, Tyreek. Bye, Big Dave. Have a good weekend. Okay.
I'm talking the way the guy driving the white van does to the kids he's getting ready to give candy to. You notice that?
Mm-hmm. What happened there? No, I don't want. I don't want that. I want.
All right, let's see what's going on movie and TV show wise. I mean, we talked about who keeps jacking with stuff in these rooms.
What is your deal?
The whole
seg.
rockin' thing forward is messed up. KIX 102.5.
The 4 states #1 for country.
Hate that song. Where is it?
The rockin' 4 thing.
Yeah, they've lean the base chair forward,
I hate that.
Got it. La 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 la. Who closed that? Nope, they haven't done one yet. So there is a topic here that we probably ought to keep handy.
Yeah.
TV shows that my parents wouldn't let me watch.
That's a good one. We have a topic sort of like that, don't we? Movies?
We have movies,
Yeah.
but not TV shows. Pretty much everything on MTV,
Mm-hmm.
this person says, they wanted to shield me from that filth. Caillou.
You mean Caillou?
Caillou, I guess. Honestly, good move, Mom. Her words were, we ain't having any whiny around here.
Uh-huh. Hey, can you do the mouse real fast?
That show has become known as just a source of whiny entitleism.
Yes, Caillou is obnoxious.
I've never
They're much
watched
better
it.
shows. Bluey is much better. I liked Peppa Pig.
The Simpsons.
Octonauts.
And now watching it as an adult, this person says, I really don't get it. It was overall pretty wholesome, and the adult jokes went over their heads. Sam and Cat.
Oh, that was a good show, though.
My mom thought Ariana Grande's voice was so annoying.
Ha, ha, ha. No. Ha, 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 ha. That's how she laughed.
That's just how Jen laughed. Power Rangers. Demons. Pokemon. Little Demons. Harry Potter. Witches and Demons.
There you go.
So the Three Stooges. They were afraid I'd go all Moe on my little sister when they weren't looking, and I did.
Oh.
In Living Color, this person says, there was a lot of inappropriateness on In Living Color. But I loved it and would secretly sneak and watch it anytime I was at my cousin's house. All the daytime soap operas. What?
Why?
This person says, we are a theater family, and my father couldn't stomach the awful acting.
Okay, I mean, I get that.
Friends, because I had too much sex.
Oh.
CSI and all its murder was apparently fine, though, so
Yeah.
nobody's found where I hid the bodies. My grandmother forbade me from watching men's ice skating because she thought it would make me gay. I'm a lady. This person.
That's not how that works.
I don't believe it is.
I was not allowed to watch, like, Ren and Stimpy.
Which was weird, I think. I liked Ren and Stimpy.
I couldn't watch SpongeBob. The shows that my mom thought were, like, stupid. I wasn't allowed
Rocko's
to watch.
Modern Life?
Nope.
Nope. Really?
Nope.
Heffa? Hello, Heffa. Bugs Bunny?
I don't remember
You
if I
just
watched Bugs
didn't
Bunny.
watch. Well, you would have if you had. So,
Here we go. 8 seconds.
you guys know they sold the Boston Celtics?
Oh, yeah.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A red flag warning in effect today. We'll see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Sunshine, mid-60s. It is 45 in Joplin.
And we're talking about the most boring fact about you.
Now, we don't want the maybe kind of sort of boring fact. We want the most boring fact about you.
And it better be the most boring fact, or else we will come and
do nothing.
Probably.
623-1025 to call or text.
What is the most boring fact about you?
I am 5'2".
Yes, there you go.
Less than 5'2".
Yeah, I'm less than interested. I feel like they're beginning to get it now.
What's the most boring fact about you?
They're live every morning from 7 to 9.
What? Wait, that's not boring.
Yeah, that's not even about you.
That's the interesting fact in your life.
Yeah, tell
No,
us the most
it's
boring
not.
fact about you.
You know what? You're fired.
Okay, I'm fired.
Yeah, it's us that's on live every weekday
Yeah, which is a
morning.
very interesting thing. I want a
think it
boring
is.
fact
It's
about
like-
you.
Oh, what's yours?
I crochet.
Karen, I'm glad that's a boring fact and not an interesting one about you.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I enjoy it, and then I give it away.
Because who wants to keep that stuff, right?
Well, they're gifts
Oh, sure they are, Karen. Yeah.
to little babies mostly.
Yeah, I mean, because they can't fight back.
That's right.
What is the most boring fact about you?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Harsh.
No, I watched Cat Dog. I don't think I watched Angry Beavers. I don't think I watched All Real Monsters either.
All those old pathetic Nickelodeon cartoons.
Mm-hmm. I watched Power Rangers. I didn't watch a lot of TV, I guess.
Snow White is the movie that comes out tonight, the new live action version, which very, very, very mixed reviews on this. I've heard that as a story, it's not too bad, but there is a lot of smarmy campiness that they do a better job on this live action than they did The Little Mermaid, or what was the other one? Not The Lion King, but the other live action cartoon version that they did.
Mm-hmm.
They says it doesn't get as bogged down as those other movies do, but still. And a lot of people are just upset that they're taking this iconic classic and trying to do something better with, which what the original is stands alone in and of itself for what it is. And it's a stupid thing to do, I think.
We have this need as a society to take the things that are old and were great and to try to.
And, I don't think for the most part, most of us do. I think most of us are fine with things as they are. It's a Hollywood creation thing. And I think it's just a lame admission of their own talent inadequacy. Speaking of Disney and their stupidity, in Naples, Italy, there's a street called Via Toledo, which is a touristy shopping area.
Via Toledo.
It's kind of like Times Square, New York.
Okay.
And just like in Times Square, locals dress up in unlicensed costumes of cartoon characters to have their pictures taken with tourists. And, you're like, oh, I want to get a picture taken with the Miss Lady Liberty thing. And you go over and stand with her or him or it or whatever. And then you realize that the body odor coming off of them is like, oh, my gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, after you take a picture, you're supposed to pay the person in the suit. Naked Cowboy is one of these, and he's a buddy of mine that works up there. And Naked Cowboy is actually from Cincinnati, but he drives to New York every morning.
You know the Naked Cowboy?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
How do you know the Naked Cowboy?
Well, we first met at a radio deal that I had gone to back in the 90s.
Were y'all naked?
No, he
was
was
he
almost.
naked?
And then he started calling me every week to get on my show. It became almost annoying. So he was trying to become a national brand, and he pretty much did. He was making his own underwear, finger painting them, and selling them. And you could go on his website and order his music, which is horrible.
Finger painted underwear.
I'm the naked cowboy coming to. That's the way he sings. And he had really bad teeth back then, but he got them all fixed. I mean, his teeth were like rotted, but he got them fixed not long after that. And I mean, now he's worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
He's got
people know him.
Rolls Royce that he drives downtown in, and he doesn't do as many appearances as he used to.
How old is he now?
Oh, in his late 50s, I think. But I've had numerous people tell me they had their picture taken with him back in the day, and he was just about that much more than homeless at that time. So this is a guy who literally created that whole Times Square thing. He was one of the original guys that stuck with it and made thousands of dollars off of it. He's rich now. Has a home in New York City and another one back in Cincinnati, his hometown. But anyway, this is the kind of thing that's being done in Naples. But lately, local police have received word that a fake Mickey Mouse character has been threatening the tourists.
Oh, no, not Mickey.
If you don't pay him, he'll pull a knife on you.
It'd be goofy to do that.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. Have you seen that video?
No. Which video?
You haven't seen
What?
I'll do it again.
I don't guess so. But I think this is actually that crime organization in Italy. Cosa Nostra.
Cosa Nostra? What's that?
Cosa Nostra. Town official Francesco Borelli says we can't allow people like this to damage the image of Naples and create a climate of fear between citizens and visitors. Because that's the mafia's job.
Right.
Imagine going up to a Mickey Mouse and hearing, ha-ha, hand over the cheddar, Goomba. The same thing happens at Disney World,
That's true.
If you don't pay, they get your kid to cry until you do. Different weapon, same result.
Oh, here's a woman dancing with a gorilla. That's weird. Phone ringing. Sorry, an AI video.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Hey, Dustin, what's going on? You going to do some shaving this weekend? Yes, he's going to.
Oh, that's good. You got to keep it smooth.
That's right. Keep it smooth. Keep it smooth.
What can we do for you? Ooh.
He wants Garth Brooks, Jen.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do for you.
Abraham Lincoln? No, wait a minute. Who?
Talking about Randy?
Classics.
Oh, Brett. Does
Brett
take
Jane? Brett Jane. This number.
It's this number.
Yeah.
He just sometimes puts his head between his knees and can't hear anything, so you may not hear the phone ring. But you can try calling him.
Good luck with that. Yeah. Later, Tater. Just noticed this. This has Marilyn Manson. Looks like Nicolas Cage disguised as Marilyn Manson.
Whoa, whoa.
Morgan Wallen.
Morning, Tabitha.
Morgan Wallen's got a new look.
Morgan Wallen's got 2 new songs out today. Have you heard them?
He's got short hair.
I know.
And weird 70s, 80s sunglasses.
Go back to the mullet, Morgan Wallen. He's got 2 new songs today. They are called...
Carrie shouldn't do this move on stage.
Oh. He's got Just In Case and I'm a Little Crazy. And so far, I like Just In Case just a little bit more. Can we pull him up? Can we give him a little snippy snip?
Of what?
Morgan Wallen's new songs. He's got 2 new songs out today.
If you want to.
Just In Case.
It'll block you if you do.
Well, they can get over it. This is Just In Case. Morgan Wallen, Just In Case. Pretty good.
Where are these dropping at?
Everywhere.
Who says?
He did. Just In Case. Morgan Wallen.
Maybe the chorus would be a better part to.
All right, so that's Just In Case. And the other one is I'm a Little Crazy. And this one...
That one feels a little mediocre, the one you just played.
I think this one's a little mediocre, bro. Let me skip. This one's I'm a Little Crazy. What does that mean? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think it. That one is just kind of meh for me. I
like that one better than the first one.
Really?
I think. Yeah. It's a little more true to the format.
What does it mean? He's a coyote and a bunch of wolves? What does that mean? They're going to tear him apart?
Who cares?
He doesn't fit in?
It's the melody and the texture, I think, better. But the problem is he's got one active song that is still climbing charts right now. It's going to be a horrendous mess, and it creates a horrendous mess when they do this.
Oh, you couldn't really hear it, Megan? Okay. Well, sorry about that.
It's better when they spread that release order out a little bit.
"17 seconds. Then we got Seg.
It says here, Treaty Oak Revival is Divorced Dad Rock.
No, that's like Creed, and Three Doors Down is Divorced Dad Rock.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Wanting to know the most boring fact about you?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Riley Green's latest call, Worst Way.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
It's probably my favorite song right now.
Just a Fernie. Can it burn? I'm the Problem is the one that he's out on right now, which is the album name. And I'm a Little Crazy and Just in Case is the two, right?
Lock all the doors.
We were looking through the list last night of all the people who have been kicked out of the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
It's been like 100 people kicked out.
I know. Riley's nailing it. Don't Mind If I Do. Love that one. That's him and Ella Langley's other song together.
Bow. Hee.
Well. Hi, Dorinda. Good morning. Oh. Morgan's album is actually done. That's so cool.
Who?
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. It's being released May something.
16th. Worst way.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:50.
A red flag warning in effect today. We'll see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Sunshine, mid-60s. It's 45 in Joplin.
And since it's Friday and nobody feels like doing anything serious anyway.
We want to know the most boring fact about you.
623-1025. What is the most boring fact about you?
Hi, I am a stay-at-home housewife who is disabled. My husband works night shift, and I have OCD. I love lists. I am a very boring person.
I about went to sleep while you were telling me that. Sounded like she was making a list out of all of her most boring things.
What's the most boring thing about you?
I like to mow the yard.
Well, would you come over and do mine maybe later this afternoon?
You know, this is actually a pretty good fact to know because the next time we need our lawns mowed, we can just give you a call and you can come do it.
Call her and let her do it.
I would.
I'd let you.
I would if I had a trailer.
Well, dang, go get a trailer.
Look at you, Randy Brooks, solving problems for everybody.
That's what I do. I solve problems. I create them too, but I solve them sometimes.
What's the most boring fact about you?
I am a 42-year-old paraplegic married with 10 children,
Whoa.
and all I do is stay on my phone.
If you've got 10 children, I'm pretty sure that's not all you do all day long.
Randy?
Well, I'm just saying.
No, you don't need to say. We get it.
Had to happen along.
What's the most boring fact about you?
Don't sound boring to me.
I'm from Arkansas.
Hey.
Woo.
Hey. All right, you can tell us your most boring fact. Just do us a favor and make sure it is the most boring fact.
You can text us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
Got the Morning KIX Takeover starting in just 4 minutes.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay.
All right, friends and neighbors.
So Monday, Secret Sound continues. Jackpot is up to $19.50, $250.
And we've got a number of things that are starting next week. The Good Guy with the Gun giveaway is still going on. March Mania is still going on. We've also got another giveaway.
Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
Yeah.
Hunter Hayes tickets.
And
he's going to be at Buffalo Run on the 29th.
And another giveaway yet. There's the Kansas City Chiefs Kids Football Camp giveaway. Now, this is for you to sign up a child. You can't win it and go. But if you have a kid that is interested in football, that plays football of any high school or I think elementary school age, you can get all the details at KIX1025.com starting Monday. This camp is going to be happening, forget when. They didn't give me very much information but Kansas City Chiefs Noah Gray and George Karlaftis is going to be at this hosting the camp. So it's kind of a neat deal.
This is awesome.
They get pictures with him, get to do a meet and greet with him. These are VIP passes we're giving away next week. So you can get signed up for those starting Monday at KIX1025.com. Also, I'm going to be broadcasting live tomorrow evening at Downstream Casino and Resort before the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band concert. If you've got tickets for that, yay. If you don't, sorry, it is sold out. But we will have KIX t-shirts, koozies. They've got a lot of special promotions going on right now at Downstream. So come on out and see us if you can.
When are you going to be there?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Go see Randy tomorrow night.
So have a great rest of your, oh my gosh, where's the mouse? Bye.
Bye.